Hello everyone, welcome to the stream today. Hope you're having a good day. Hope everything is going well with you. Today was less busy for me, but it was still busy. Otherwise, pretty good day. I see Dr. Morg is working on his factory. He wanted to set up a big factory for the thermal and mechanism stuff over there. Today my plan was a few things. Progression wise, I wanted to try and get some mystical agriculture stuff done. There's a few things I noticed with the pack that have little quirks about mystical agriculture. I'd love to see if I could get a resolution for them. So we'll be looking at that as well. Other than that, I think that's it for now. We did push out the recent updates last night. Old Man Shorty was happy that he can legally craft a steel casing now. That's good. I did look, there was actually an update to that mod, the compact crafting, that essentially fixed the issue. The issue was the air blocks weren't registering right in the recipes. So my fix was I removed the air blocks and put blocks in their place. And then let's have, I want something more than stew. Sure. Baked vegetable medley. Oh, I have a steak. Well, let's eat the steak first. Alright, now baked medley. Nom nom nom. Okay. So here's the issues with magical crops that we have so far. I get turned around in here. Oh wait, I put the thing up here. Yeah. So I haven't got to making any seeds yet, but for example, let's look up the Invar seeds. Okay, now that's working. That wasn't working before. What about Lumium? It's either my mind was tricking me the other day because that just wasn't working, or I don't know. But these recipes, the thermal, let me get those on. Yeah, the thermal metal alloys. The seeds didn't have ingots in there, and now they do. That's very interesting. The other thing is, what is going on with my phone? It's just Google saying, I want you to pay attention to me. Things are happening in the world and you need to pay attention to them. What if I want to escape from the world? That's what the stream is for. Yeah, so maybe less of an issue than I thought, because the recipes seem to be there. But one thing Old Man Shorty said is the seed recipes themselves seem a little cheap for... Oh, and I should hop over here. The seed recipes themselves seem a little cheap for a expert pack. And I was wondering about that, and there's a few things that we could do. First off, we could just change all the recipes to need blocks and stuff or something.
Oh, I was gonna say they should be blocks at least.
But I was wondering about that. Maybe we could do a like different, like the blocks and the materials I think is fine I think there's some tag somewhere. And it might be on the actual aluminum, the thermal bun. Give thermal aluminum ingot. Okay. No. Because the way that the mystical agriculture creates its recipes, it is kind of an odd way of doing it. At least one that I haven't seen before. It's probably a very clever way of doing it. So it looks through the tags, and it has a certain list of items that it makes automatically. Lumium happens to be on the list. So it looks through the tags, and if it can find a tag for the Lumium, it says, oh, I will make it with that material. I don't know if I can tell it, instead of using the ingots, use the blocks. I mean, if that's the case, it would kind of, that could be the type of sweeping change that is applied off the, across the board. This needs to be thrown off the side.
I'm good with that change.
But I need to figure out how to do that, or if it's possible.
And then the seeds themselves, right? So, like, if you go to Mystical to make, like, the tier 1, like, air seeds, right? That requires...
yeah, there's no more crafting seeds. There's the base seed, but there's prosperity. No more, there's no tiers of crafting seeds anymore.
Okay, prosperity should be 8 blocks of prosperity shards, for sure. Instead of just 4.
Just make the seed recipe itself more expensive.
Well, that, and then we should change the actual seed itself, instead of being wheat. So something not too difficult, obviously, because you're going to have to make a bunch of them, or for whatever crops you want, but also something that's not easily gotten. So
got him.
What do we get? We could actually do like a vivid pasture seed from Botania, surrounded by 8 blocks of prosperity. So vivid pasture seed is made with a pasture seed and green dye. Pasture seed is grass and a mana pool, so you have to be at least into having a mana pool. I mean, and that's not too terribly
in order to
difficult.
Get the infusion altars and the infusion crafting for that anyways, to like actually use those seeds, you have to have gotten a runic altar. So you're going to have a mana pool already. So that's not a big deal. But what I was thinking of is if we adjusted the recipes for the essences, maybe? Do you know how like Inferium is Inferium, right? But Prudentium is just for Inferium. Maybe that the individual essences didn't work for the upgrades, but you could do the blocks, and then the blocks needed something else as well. Kind of like
no, because I like the down crafting. Like, that's one thing I didn't like about 3 is you couldn't really downcraft, right? Like, I like being able to craft everything to save space to Insanium and then downcraft as you need it. Like, I like being able to do that. I didn't like to not be able to downcraft.
Yeah, and I would say get rid of the downcrafting as well. So like you can only
downcraft?
Currently, yeah.
Yeah, we can. Okay.
So, like, I would say you have to craft them with the blocks. You have to.
Oh, wait. Okay, hold on. Like, to make Prudentium, this will make it difficult. To make Prudentium, it'll be 8 blocks of Inferium Essence, gives you 1 block of Prudentium. This does kind of get rid of the down crafting. No, I mean, we could set the recipe to give you the right numbers, but so you use your infusion crystal, and 8 blocks of Inferium Essence gives you 1 block. No, that makes it 1-to-1. No, that makes it 8-to-1. So it just doubles it, really. I mean, we could do 8 blocks equals, or 4 blocks equals 1 Prudentium Essence non-block.
So there's the, like, look at the creative essence recipe, and not, so sort of as an example, but not particularly. We've got the slate in the middle, the 4 blocks, and then the 4 blocks of the metal.
That's what you're saying. So change the
yeah, not necessarily use the infusion crafting, but maybe.
I mean, we could get rid of the infusion crafting and make it crafted on the runic altar. I always love that about Ozone 2. Like, being able to, you have to use the runic altar to craft all your seeds. So, for example, like, if we go to, and we can even add the seeds and whatever else we want in there, right? So, like, air seeds require the air agglomeration and Inferium Essence, right? So we could say it requires the 4 agglomerations, 4 blocks of Inferium Essence, Prosperity Seed, and then we come up with something for tier 1, right? Whether that's a mana steel ingot for all tier 1s.
I would rather keep it on the infusion rather than switch it over to the runic altar, but like.
Okay, how about this for tier 1s seeds? Instead of tier 1s, we do like mana steel ingots instead of prosperity seeds, right? And tier 2, or we leave tier 1 where it's at, and we do tier 2 as mana steel, tier 3 as like terra steel or elementium, and then tier 3 as terra steel. And then tier 4, we could do blood magic like a tier 2 slate if we want, and then like a tier 3 slate for tier 5. Something like that. That way it's not too hard, but it's also,
because, like, I think maybe upgrading. Wait, does. Well, I'd still want the infusion crystals to be used to upgrade the essences. So I don't know if you could do that without it being done in the a 3x3 crafting.
I'm thinking we just change the middle seed on all of them if we can. I mean, I know we can, but you know what I mean? That way.
Right. So glowstone, for example, you would say instead of having the prosperity seed base, you just swap it out for something else.
What tier is that?
Tier 3.
Tier 3, so we can make that Terra Steel. Right? And then tier 1 be Mana Steel, tier 2 be Elementium, tier 3 be Terra Steel.
So But then you wouldn't have
seeds.
Yeah, because the main reason that you need to get all the prosperity.
Oh, have a use for prosperity. That's right.
I mean, I'm all for changing
how about
the seed recipe.
Yeah, we can change the seed recipe to 8 blocks, and then something else in the center instead of just wheat seeds, like maybe something from one of the other magic mods. So like 8 blocks of prosperity, and then something from one of the other magic mods.
What's an easy magic?
Ours.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we got?
I don't know a good thing for that. I mean, there's the.
They only have saplings.
Stuff.
I mean, they have sourceberry, but I don't know if they have seeds for that. We have Maho, which I still have yet to check out.
Yeah, there's the powdered stuff, but like there's the Fey essence, but I don't think that's easy to get right away. Because it's like you get it from being around the Fays.
Well, it depends. Where do we want to gate? Let me put it that way. Where do we want to gate magic crops at?
Well, currently the gate is
Botania, right?
Botania.
Well, I'm saying within tech, where do we want to gate it? Do we want to gate it after pneumatic craft? Because then we could just make the seeds be crafted in the pressure chamber, right? Like 4 blocks of prosperity and vanilla seeds, pressure chamber, bam, done.
I like that idea, is crafting it in the pressure chamber.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But if we want to gate it, say, behind immersive, then we could do, arc furnace type thing, or the squeezer, or some whatever. If we want to gate it behind industrial foregoing, we could use the dissolution chamber with like plant oil in there instead of latex, and then prosperity shards, which is kind of cool, I think. So it depends. How do we want to gate it? I think the reaction chamber is a good place to gate it, just because that's like your third major tech. I'm counting create as a tech. So you'll go create into immersive, and then immersive into pneumatic craft, and then from pneumatic craft you can split off, and you can either do mystical agriculture. Botania is not locked behind, but just create, I think. And then you also need, so when you come in, like, you do create first, right? After create, you can do some Botania, but then that leads into immersive, and then immersive leads into pneumatic craft, and after pneumatic craft you can split off to mystical agriculture. And once you do mystical agriculture, or once you do pneumatic craft, that also splits off into industrial foregoing, eventually into thermal and mechanism.
Would we have it be any seed, or just a wheat seed, or this particular weird Pam seed, or?
Let's see. I don't know. I kind of like the idea of. Oh, that's cool. How about a world seed? From Botania, you get 4 per craft, but a world seed with 4 blocks of prosperity in a pressure chamber.
So you need a dragonstone.
Yep.
So
that means you
further, like mid Botania at least.
Right. And we can even change that wheat seed too.
What
if
is
we
the
wanted.
world seed supposed to do?
You get the book, right?
I think I put it in the thing. Oh, the key binding's messed up because I did the thing. Traveler's backpack. Yeah, it's not in my backpack. It's
one of them annoying traveling merchants was selling a sword, a diamond sword with sharpness 5, mending, looting 4, unbreaking 5, and capturing 3.
Oh, did you buy it?
I bought it.
Kill him with it?
I did.
You're so rude.
I didn't get my emeralds back though.
How are you supposed to loot? Like, we need a good way to loot the body. Is there a search? Mark all as red. Yeah, red.
There is in the bottom right. Oh, there used to be at least. Oh, maybe it was the top left. Somewhere there used to be a search. But I think they changed their...
We need to go kill the guy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can make it bigger. Oh! Now we can breed.
I mean... How about I just Google it?
There, I found it. World Seed. World Seeds are energized piece of elemental matter with the ability to return their user to the world spawn point. If its user is 24 or more blocks from the world spawn point, a right click with 1 held will instantly teleport them to that location, consuming the seed in the process. So it's a free teleport to spawn. Well, not free. It costs a fourth of a dragon stone, a fourth of a wheat, and a fourth of a grass block. I mean, the only complaint I have that is the world seed doesn't have the texture that is close to what the other seeds are.
But it requires wheat seeds.
True. What if we had it require an inferium seed? So a wheat seed plus the inferium essence made the inferium seeds, of course, and then use that with the prosperity in a pressure chamber to get the prosperity base seeds.
Yeah.
And then we could mix in some magic-y stuff if we wanted to, so that would be a
okay, now should that be 8 blocks of inferium equals 1 inferium seed?
Maybe. The other option is, well, there's a chance to get the inferium seeds from the other ones. So that wouldn't necessarily be prohibitively expensive. It would just be initially expensive.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Which is probably not that big a deal, because then you'd either be kind of forced to go slow or set up a big inferium seed farm.
I mean, not really. You just do it at the beginning and then just let it go in a pot, and it's like, okay, I'm good. Plus looting if you grow it outside.
Yeah. So you'd have to make an effort to get the seeds cheaper. And I don't necessarily want... And, well, that's the other thing. I don't want the resource gathering in this pack to be the hard part.
Right.
And so part of me is like, the recipes are fine.
I think at least we should have it be crafted in the reaction chamber.
The pressure chamber, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that idea. So, so swap the prosperity seed to need the pressure chamber and an
be
Inferium
4
seed.
blocks, like 4 blocks of prosperity, and a seed.
At least 1 block, because in the pressure
I'm
chamber
thinking
you don't need to
4. Well, I was thinking 4 blocks because, you want people to set up a washing, and I mean, dude, we have 65,000 prosperity. Like,
well, yeah,
4 blocks
I
is
don't
nothing.
And I want the challenge of the pack to not be in the resource gathering. I want it to be in the automating the stuff. So
right. So
putting it in the pressure chamber is a good idea. Necessarily making it tons of resources is like
But it's really not a ton if you think about it, because we have 65,000. There's no way we're ever going to use anywhere near that. And we didn't have that thing running that long. I mean, I turned it off like day before yesterday, just because it was going.
We ran out of something that it's the meat. I was making chili and we ran out of meat. We need a chicken farm or a cow farm or something. Did we ever fix the tiny mob farm so they didn't overflow?
I know you changed it. I don't know if you ever
remember we talked
that
about that. Where's my... These are all not what I want. Maybe in here.
Yeah, I don't think... Well, the reason why I wanted like 4 blocks of it too is because it just requires you to use the blockificator from create. It's just that little extra step. I kind of like.
Okay. So disable when chest is full. So disable the mob farm when there's no chest / full chest to prevent loot from spilling out. Recommended on server. And I have that as true. So we should be able to put some tiny mob farms. Oh, that's what we could use all those extra kitchen cabinets for, is just put a mob farm on top of each cabinet.
Yeah, actually.
I'm like, where's our kitchen?
Like a cow, a chicken, a sheep's.
Yeah. Yeah, and so this whole row over here, we could, so this would fill up with beef, this would fill up with whatever, this would fill up with whatever. The issue then is, like, what do we do with the leather and the...
Just leave them in there. It's not going to affect anything.
Well, until we craft a bunch of stuff and then all the space is used up by the leather and there's no more space for the beef.
I mean, if it really became an issue, we could just pipe it out into a drawer with a void upgrade, but I don't think it'd be an issue.
Yeah, we could set it up easily enough to make it not a thing. I ran off the edge and falling down. Yeah, so I do like the roof here of your new building. How it's got the 2 different types.
Oh, thank you. So, 4 blocks is not gonna be. I don't think that's gonna be demanding or.
Yeah, no, you do have to do the block crafty thing in order to get the blocks themselves, don't you?
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be fine. I don't think it's gonna be in. I gotta. Go so long.
Yeah. All right. Well, I like I do like that. So let's swap that out if I could.
Oh, crud.
Oh, great! It's raining.
It's raining here at IRL.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Like super hot today, and then
I don't think
like
it's
out of nowhere.
raining here.
No, it's just a little pocket, right? Like out of nowhere, it starts blowing super hard, like hurricane force winds, and then it rains, and then it's over. Welcome to Texas weather.
Yeah, there is no rain at all in the forecast for like the next week here.
Dude, it was just a little pocket cell.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was like 95
cloud
today.
burst or whatever, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so we want... This would be a pneumaticraft recipe. And I can bring this over here so that everyone can see. Whoop.
No, you know, it'd be kind of cool, thinking about it, if we wanted to keep the pneumaticraft theme going. So you make the inferium seeds, right? And then you take the inferium seeds and you put them in the laser drill assembly controller, and you have it like laser the seed, the inferium seed, to get you the prosperity seeds, and then you take the prosperity seeds, or no, never mind.
Well, because the lasers is single input, single output.
Well, it would be single input and output. I was thinking to get the prosperity, like another alternative would be, well, we'd have to change the other recipe. Never mind.
No, but I kind of like that where that's going a bit. So you've got and then sound of this ring is.
Okay, so what I was kind of thinking is, we craft the inferium seeds, right? But instead of just being the 8 essence, we could have 8 essence. It'll be
there.
like 4 blocks and 4 essence, right? And then that gets thrown into the
you have to laser
the laser it.
You laser the inferium off of it to be just the prosperity.
Yeah.
I actually like.
I mean, we could add both if we really wanted to, but I don't know. I kind of like both.
Okay, if we're gonna have the laser the inferium off of the inferium seed to get just the prosperity, I would say then the prosperity seed in the pressure chamber goes from regular seeds. So regular seeds plus prosperity, and the pressure chamber gives you the prosperity seeds.
Okay.
Prosperity plus inferium in a crafting gives you the inferium seeds, and then the lasering of the inferium seed gets you the prosperity seed.
Okay, so
that way you could duplicate a bunch of inferium seeds and just run them through the laser, and that would essentially save on prosperity in a way.
Okay, so here's the recipe. In the reaction chamber, or the
pressure chamber,
it is 4 blocks and wheat seeds gets you a prosperity seed, right? In the laser assembly,
do we have that set up?
Over here, yeah, I have it over here. In the laser assembly, it's the inferium essence becomes it, and then the inferium essence recipe, instead of being 4 blocks like the pressure chamber, it is 4 prosperity shards. Or no, it's 2 blocks, 2 prosperity shards, and 4 blocks of essence.
That's interesting. There's that little symbol on your chest, like the arc reactor type
Oh,
thing.
Oh, it's supposed to be the Iron Man. Yeah, because it's
Right,
what was
but
the
like,
achievement?
when you look from behind,
Uh
since you've got the glowing effect too, I can see it.
Oh yeah, I
you.
can see it too.
And then with a little eyepiece on your helmet too.
So what'd you think that recipe?
So put the Inferium seed in, out pops the Prosperity seed over here.
Yes.
Right?
And then the 4 blocks plus wheat seeds equals it over here.
Boop.
Now, for the Inferium seed itself, let me...
Inferium. So did you do blocks of Inferium?
Hold on. Oh, you know what? What is the recipe on that? Dude, hold on. I just thought about something too that we completely bypassed.
So that would be a Inferium seed.
No. Hold on. Nope. Oh, hold on. Stop clicking on stuff.
Oh, you want those Prosperity ingots?
Just because I just saw those and it made me think of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not much extra, and it's not grindy.
Then it's diamond
okay.
instead of iron.
How about instead of these, we do this recipe on that? Yeah, there we go.
Would you want the gemstone block or just the gemstones themselves?
No, just the gemstones, because I didn't want it.
So a block of iron, or 2 blocks of iron and 2 diamonds, plus a bunch of prosperity, plus a bunch of Inferium. So that makes the Inferium seeds.
That makes your Inferium seeds, correct. Now, take 4 blocks of prosperity, which is 36 prosperity shards, pack them up, throw them in the chamber with a wheat seed, and get it that way. But once you make one of these, and you get a whole bunch of extra...
Would you say the blocks of prosperity, or just this recipe without the Inferium blocks? So like a wheat seed, 2 gems, and 2 ingot blocks in the pressure chamber make the prosperity seed.
Okay. Yeah, I like that.
And then if you do this, so then you can laser off the Inferium to get the prosperity seed as well.
Yeah.
Now, would we have this crafted in a regular 3x3, or would we do that a different way?
I mean,
like
what options
on the mystical agriculture and fusion crafting?
Oh wait, I'm still in cheat mode.
There's one on the roof of the resource building.
I mean, we could have this recipe done in the runic altar instead. What do you think?
Yeah.
So
the
this
actual
done in the
recipes for each of the material seeds would be the same. They would go off
that
of the
wouldn't
prosperity
change.
seed base.
So we're only changing 2 recipes: the Inferium recipe and the prosperity seed, or the Inferium seed and the prosperity seed. That's it. Everything else stays the same.
Okay, I like that. So
this one in the crafting station.
Let's get the laser recipe here real quick. Boop, boop.
Okay.
And I want one of these. And one of these. Boop. And
you also got to remember, like, I know you don't want resource gathering be a big thing, but by the time people are here, they're gonna have more resources and they know what to do with.
Yeah, so using a lot of resources is fine, but like mystical agriculture is a way to gather resources.
Yeah.
So I don't want it to be, hard to get into necessarily. But I, you do want to make it hard to get into. But once you're in it, you don't necessarily need it to be difficult to keep going.
Right. Now, do we still want to? I still want to change those to probably blocks in the ingot, instead of ingot cast for the seeds themselves, like lumium instead of being 4 luminium and whatever essence.
Yeah, I don't know. I'll
4
look
blocks.
into seeing how to do that.
Real quick, straight or left?
Straight.
Just straight? Okay.
And there was also something else that I noticed. It was something. Let's see here. Can I pick this up?
No, waiting on sir.
Oh, I can't pick this up.
Well, I will be back in a few.
Apparently, a crafting station's not been added to the. Well, it's on the carry-on. Can't do. So I think it's all theater streams.
I gotta go check on the kiddo.
Okay.
I'll be back.
So we'll come up here. Seed in the middle. Alright, so that would do the 1. So let's get that. That's here. So we'll just copy this guy. Alright, output. No, input item is going to be craft. Seed. Is it seed or seeds? Wheat seeds. Is there a tag for seeds? Minecraft seeds. We could do forge seeds and then it would be like any seed. see it being aniseed. We'll try that. Except for existing agriculture. Okay. Yeah, forage seeds. Yeah. Okay, and then we want... So this would be... I think it starts on the angles. We need the creative essence. Come on, create div. Yeah, so it starts on an angle. So boop, 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 for example. Alright, so that's going to be the block of Insanium, or Inferium, which is this guy, Inferium underscore block. Grid culture. Agriculture as well, I believe.
Alright.
I'm changing it to, instead of wheat seeds, it's anything in the forage seeds tag, which is like pans and seeds and stuff too, would work.
Oh, okay.
So now I need prosperity gemstone, and the other one. Ingot block. Yeah. This one. And then this. Yeah, okay. I think. Alright, and then that gives us Inferium seeds, so mystical agriculture, Inferium underscore seeds. All right. Okay, so that one is set up. The lasering one is set up. That's the export. Okay, so this is the import side. We would put that there. Although let's, oh no, that's already set up there. Okay, so now we need these things in the pressure chamber. So let's look up a pressure chamber recipe. I want Panetta Craft. There we go. Panetta Craft, recipes, pressure chamber. Let's look at the coal to diamond recipe. Sure, why not? 8 blocks of coal makes a diamond.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost rude. Okay. But it's something to start from. Over here. Custom. Alright, inputs. Stacked item. You know what? I want one with multiple things here. Capacitor. Let's look at that guy. Okay, so when you have multiples, you need the stacked item type. When you have just the single item, you could just do the single item. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so we close that guy. So stacked item, we want... Oh, alt tabbing to the wrong thing. This guy. Tag. Do we have a tag? No. Is there... I guess it's just item. Alright. Count 2. And then we need this guy again with a comma. And then we want it to be this guy. Alright. And then the seed. I guess we could do the same thing there. It's just they need forage seeds.
Yeah.
So that is just okay. Just tag. Forage seeds. And that what pressure do we want?
Well, the max pressure is 5.
Right, like
so
the example recipe for diamond was 4. The capacitor is 1.
4.
4? Okay. And then the results
or
give us...
actually, let's do 3.5.
Okay. Item... that guy. 3.5. Alright. Is this the input chest or the output chest?
Input is on the left side.
On the
left. It has the cable.
Ah. Alright, so we put that. It's saying, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no recipe at all like this. You need to stop. That's what it's saying. Aren't we supposed to be able to put stuff in without the recipe being in there, or does it restrict based on, okay, recipes? Alright, so that means we need to upload 2 files. That one. Mystical Agriculture and Pneumaticraft. Alright, boop, boop. Oh, can you do a test for me real quick?
What's that?
Can you get a smooth soulstone and run it through the create lava cooking thing with the encased fan? and see if it
Well, we
gives you
don't
the
even
soul
have that
dust.
hooked up.
I know, just creative cheated in.
Okay, hold on.
Because I tested it in single player, and it seems to work. Old Man Shorty's having issues with it though. So he's like, "Is it just me, or is it a thing?" And I'm like, "I don't know. When I tried, it worked."
There we go.
Right, I'll do it up here.
Okay.
Fan. And then
Lava.
oh, and then this is gonna give me the quest reward because
Oh. Did I just throw that? I did throw that
you
at
did,
you.
yeah. Was it a cheated bucket, or do you need the bucket?
Yeah, it was a cheetah bucket.
All right.
Oh, okay, you're doing it that way.
Yeah. Soul stone. Boop.
Oops. Wait, why did I... Do I have my... Oh.
I should probably take mine off too, huh? Yeah, it works.
There it goes.
Yep. So I don't know what the issue is there. Oops. I should put my ring back on. Wow. Yeah, that was because I gave myself the creative thing, and we don't have a quest reward for it yet. It just automatically completes it. You seem to be having issues.
What do you mean?
You still think you can't place the bridges without...
No, I like it because of how I want to place it. There we go. I know I can place it without it, but it gives me a layout that I look at first.
Okay. You want your wall back?
Let's see.
Alright, so let's reload. Ready?
Okay. I like that bridge.
Oh, I guess we should remove the other recipes too, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, apparently I can't cheat them in when the server's reloading. Alright, now my client is loading. Oh, but I saw, or at least I read about the setting. I haven't found where to set it. That there's like some priority of mod IDs or whatever you can set for mystical agriculture.
So like certain ore priorities.
So, like, we could say, oh, when you use the essence to craft a, like a copper ingot from the copper essence.
Oh, it gives you.
You can tell it will give you a priority list of which, mods you want it to try first. Which is one of the issues with the unification we have already is it doesn't do that. All right. Oh, pressure chamber's been doing things. Oh, it's got a prosperity seed. It worked. And this one, does it work too? Ha! It worked too!
I'll throw another one in here. I want to see the laser go.
Rope.
That's so cool. And then this guy just crafts it.
Yeah, he just.
Yeah. Oh, just so you know, so if you go downstairs, the advanced piping is anything that has a max of 20 bar. The regular piping is everything that has a max of 5. So the pressure chamber is maxed out at 5. The assembly laser drill is maxed out at 5. The vortex can max out at 20. But what's cool with these pressure gauges, if you right click them with an advanced PCB, now right click the pressure gauge.
Oh, you can tell it what. Yeah, I think I've seen that before. It'll emit the signal when it's a certain thing. Yeah.
Well, it normally does that, like every 2 bar or whatever it gives it, but you can say when to set it, and it emits a full signal. So no longer is it just like, okay, a power of 1, 2, 3. That's why I had this whole line set up the way it is.
Yeah, there's easier ways to do that with like a comparator and a furnace, right?
Oh, I know, but this is just as easy. You can't get much easier than this basic redstone.
Yeah. It's just like it's always bugged me, people that do the big long lines of redstone, when I'm like, just use a comparator. That's what they're for.
Well, yeah, but I was trying to set it to what I wanted it for. But now I don't even need this. Now I just need this flip-flop or flip, and then we're good.
Yeah.
Okay, so I looked in the chicken chunks config, and which they don't have, and I looked in the actual jar file itself.
Oh, here's a question I have. Anyway, go on.
What I was gonna say is, the chicken chunks the chunk loader doesn't seem to work in the Nether unless I'm actually, like, I come here and I load it, and then it'll work for a little bit, and then it'll stop.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's up with that.
Well, and that's one thing I think. Does the FTB chunks work that way in the Nether? Like if you do it with the FTB chunks, do the chunk load, does it stay
I think
loaded?
we're maxed out. We need to update that. Yeah, I'm maxed out at least on force loaded.
Well, What else are you loading? Just in here?
Our base, yeah.
We have a chunk loader in here loading our base, right?
Yeah.
And so really the FTB chunks really only needs to load the chunk that the chicken chunks loader's in, because the chicken chunks loader would load the other ones.
That's true. So, what's the control?
Alright, so come over here into the new Pneumata room.
Hold on. Let me unload everything. And then I'm going to control those 6. Shift those 6. There we go. Okay, what's up?
Alright, you see how we're doing latex here with the mystery wood? Because it's OP.
Yeah.
The stripped logs are all 1. All stripped logs are only 1 millibucket. And so, like, do we want to set up a way to, like, destroy the stripped logs? Or do we want to do something where, like, okay, stripped logs are less because we already stripped all the stuff out, but maybe the mystery wood stripped logs give, like, 3 or something instead of 1. Because I think they give it was an 8 or a 16 or something. Don't. 8.
I'm actually okay with only mystery wood being placed.
Well, I wanted it to be
If
kind
we
of
can do that.
kind of a hidden gem, though.
I know, but it also forces you to at least acknowledge Forbidden and Arcanus.
Well, they already are because of Britannia.
Well, yeah, but it just kind of links the magic mod more with tech.
Uh-oh, somebody's having power weather.
No.
Amber alert.
Amber emergency alert.
Emergency winter storm warning.
No, it was like a blue alert.
Oh, like
Oh.
a lost old man?
No, that's silver.
Oh, what's the blue?
Blue is someone with cops.
Oh, lost police officer.
No, I wasn't reading it because it was annoying.
Oh, okay.
Dude, I'm actually okay with just Forbidden or the mystery wood being the only
I mean,
one there.
I don't want to do that per se, because, like, well, and a lot of people use the inefficient logs anyways, just kind of as a default. They're like, oh, a log is a log. Like, Acacia is the best vanilla log, and a lot of packs will add the rubber logs that, you know, are better than the Acacia. And I'm like, well, mystery wood's even better than that, because I like the mystery wood trees. I think they're cool.
Yeah.
So I think I kind of want to make the mystery wood, the stripped mystery wood log, higher than. I mean, although it's not like we have 82 buckets of latex backed up in the quantum tank, and we've got a stack of dry rubber that can be crafted, plus another 16 buckets of latex. So we've got enough latex in here for now. It's just all, you know, semi-automated. I need to come pull it out when I need the plastic, but that's it. But I wanted the latex to back up anyways.
Well, yeah, because now you can move this, by the way. Over here.
you made a spot for it. Where? Oh, you're outside. Why are you outside?
Oh, yeah, no, I was just saying in here.
In here somewhere?
Wherever.
Okay.
Obviously, we'll probably have some mechanism tanks, so that's...
Do we want the, like a big setup for lots of latex?
Yeah, we want a quantum tank full of latex.
Okay. The other question is, the quantum tanks are super cheap.
Yeah, we probably need to up that.
Because it's just iron ingots and iron buckets.
Yeah, so I was thinking about that.
And then we have the black hole tanks, which is essentially the same thing as a quantum tank as far as the amount that you can store.
And it's a little harder.
And it's a lot harder. Little is an understatement there. So,
I mean,
not
we could
letting
just...
them get quantum tanks as early as you can, I think, is a thing. We could make it such that you need black hole in order to do quantum.
No,
at that
hold
point,
on.
it's like, well, why do the quantum then?
Advanced black hole tank. Wait, common black hole tank can only hold 16 buckets.
Mm-hmm.
A advanced black hole tank can hold...
Yeah, there's like 5 tiers.
Oh, why did they change all that? Pity black hole. Okay, it's the supreme one, right? That holds the max number, and that's on par with the quantum tank.
Ah! That's hilarious.
Huh. The one spot he could spawn.
Yeah. Well, and then he started walking off and walked onto the windmill, and it like took him halfway around. Do I have a torch? I don't have a torch. Oh, and these are cheated seeds. Not with these either. Get out of my inventory! I think the pressure plates were cheated as well, and that was cheated. Anything else? Oh, that's cheated.
I mean, we could just make it require a supreme machine frame in the middle with
so
or
the early game
actually
tank,
you know,
so I want them to have a tank.
Yeah,
and I think the
Pneumaticraft, dude. No, Pneumaticraft, man.
Well, true.
Like,
but
I've been using those.
The mechanism one with its bucket mode is going to be fine, because that's 16 buckets, and it can do bucket mode. So like, that's a decent one for just starting out. I want a tank to run and go get some lava from the nether and come back, kind of thing.
Let's see.
But yeah, when you're gonna want a lot of material, or of when you want a big tank to store a lot of fluid, then yeah, the Pneumaticraft ones or whatever. Do you have an example here?
Well, so the small fluid tank holds 16 buckets, but it also works, or it holds 32 buckets, but it also works like the, what do you call it? The thermal one did, where you can use it as a bucket, like in the crafting recipes.
Okay.
Like, it's smart in that way. It only requires compressed iron. Now we can change that to just require regular iron.
No, compressed iron for that is fine. Because
yeah, I mean, it's not a big deal to get compressed iron. You can
get compressed iron before create.
Yeah.
Because you can sift, you can smelt the iron, you can craft it a TNT, and you can explode it. So it's not hard to get compressed iron.
And the basic tank is red alloy. Yep. But don't forget, there's also one from Cyclic. What is that called?
The fluid storage tank. It says 64 buckets.
Yep.
And that takes a cask, which
is for leather.
A small
basically.
Fluid tank. It doesn't say how much it holds, but yeah. So early game tanks, that's fine. So that's going to be 64. That's pretty decent. Like, I don't know. That's probably not pick it up, run around. It's more of a you break it, you lose all the liquid kind of thing.
No, it's not. It's right here. Remember, we used it for our lava, and you can pick it up, and it retains its fluid.
Oh, okay.
It holds 64 buckets. It's really good.
Okay, yeah. So that's fine. So
really, your first tank would probably be Cyclic.
Yeah, Quantum
and
tank.
Then Quantum tank should require 3 Supreme machine frames with 6 buckets, I think. And because if you look at the Supreme black hole, which is equivalent to the Quantum tank, it requires 2 advanced, which requires an advanced machine, and then 2 simple black hole units, and then 2 pity black hole units. So I think having
yeah, the Supremes are expensive though, because they need the ether gas.
Yeah.
And all that. So although once the ether gas, there's way, like, you can get that so it's set up and the wither doesn't die. So
hey, do you have the builder wand?
I think I do have a wand, yeah. Yep. Here, I'll pop it down here.
Thank you.
Okay, so yeah, let's fix that. So right now, quantum, because like the quantum storage unit we made harder. The quantum controller is a storage unit, so that's fine. But yeah, the tank, that's way too easy. So I like a Supreme thing, but I'm kind of thinking just one, and then we make
the iron should be pink slime ingots.
Well, but okay, so the block itself is a dark gray. I'd like a dark gray metal. So maybe like steel or netherite or something like that.
We could do netherite.
Okay, so replace the iron with netherite. We could have a Supreme machine frame in the middle. Do we keep 2 buckets, or do we swap the buckets out for like super buckets?
Isn't there... Hold on.
Oh, there's a singularity tank from Mob Grinding Utils as well. That might be one of the first tanks you do as well.
Oh yeah, it holds 32 buckets. There's a jumbo tank.
We could just have it be 2 fluid storage tanks from something else.
We could have it be mechanism route. Right? Like,
The ultimate fluid tank.
yeah. Like 2 ultimate, 6 netherite, and then a supreme frame.
Yeah, so like it's gonna feel, it might actually feel easier in a way. Than the black hole tank supreme. Because you're gonna need the supreme machine frame either way.
Yeah.
But you won't need the 2 advanced ones. You're just going to need the 2 of the mechanism ones. And the mechanism ones don't... they don't have exponential crafting, do they? It's just upgrade the one before. Yeah. Yeah, you know, it does need the alloys, which aren't that bad.
Yeah, but you gotta make the machine frames, the steel casing.
Yeah, yeah. So, like, it's going to be... Yeah, so getting past the basic is going to require getting into mechanism. But then once you've got the ultimate, like an infusion, a metallurgic infuser is all you need in order to get the ultimate fluid tank. So I like that. Alright, so let's use this crafting station again. We want... Oh, I gotta put on cheat mode. Actually, I should put this crafting station in the cheaty island. So that I know that, yep, I'm in cheat mode up here. Alright, boop.
Hey, you cheater.
Alright, so 2 of those. Supreme machine frame. And then netherite. So like that?
Yes.
I like that. Oh, and I can remove the other... That's why I had those seeds. I need to remove the other seed recipes. Still. Where's the... Prosperity seed base. And Inferium seeds. Come on. Where are my eyes tricking me that I cannot see the Inferium seed? There we go. Recipe. Okay, this recipe needs to go, so I need to come over here, find the remove. Remove. Whoop. Event.remove. ID. And it is called Mystical Agriculture Prosperity Seed Base. Oh, that's easy. That's the name of the thing. So I can do this, click, and paste. Event.remove. Remove. ID. And then hopefully this is the same thing. Inferium seeds, yes. So we can still get them from botany pots and the phytogenic insulator, but you need the seed to start with there. All right. That is not what I said. Nope. Get your S hand. Oh, no, come on. Tab. Enter. T. Click. Control Z. Paste. There we go. Okay. So those are done. That's now I need quantum. Quantum storage tank. Oh, I need to check the recipe. Quantum storage tank. Haha. Event. Move. ID. That guy. Alright. Save. Now we need to add a shaped. Spelled with 2 P's apparently. Of 1. Okay, we go netherite, ultimate netherite. And that's the bottom row too. Netherite, supreme.
Okay,
netherite.
so I chunk loaded the nether where it's at, and it looks like that fixed our issue.
Forge, ingots, netherite. I presume that is a legal tag.
Nope.
What? Forge, ingots, netherite. I was right! Okay. Mechanism, ultimate fluid tank. I'm gonna KJS this. Boop. Boop. Without the extra things there. Alright. Why am I having an extra thing there? Okay. And then I go S. And now we're going machine frame supreme. Okay. Alright, so changelog. This is I went through and I downloaded a bunch of mod updates and I have it locally as a 036.
No, okay.
It looks fine. It does look like we're going to have to bump up the Forge version as well, so it's going to be a bit trickier on the server. So it might be a good excuse to redo the whole thing that you've been wanting to. So.
Yeah, I think it's about time we do anyways. We'll just download the world, save the world, and fully start fresh.
Changed. Inferium. Seed recipe.
Kind of like defrag it in a way.
Yeah. Seed and prosperity seed base recipes. Okay.
That's actually not.
So that is those and those. This we didn't touch, so I can remove that. And then the quantum storage tank. Changed the quantum storage tank recipe. All right. People are gonna hate me. I love it. Is that a bad thing that you love people hating you?
You can't spell great without hate.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can. Uh-huh. There's no I in team.
Magic.
I do love how having this on a server makes it OP with these things. Like, there should be no issue crafting anything Botania-wise for the next little bit, at least.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, even not even being on a server, like, you know, if you have that set up right, it's like an hour to fill up everything.
Yeah. Yeah, and it's just like, get it set up so that it creates a fair amount of mana automatically, and then just walk away and do something else for a while. That's essentially what we did. It's just that it happens to walk away by logging out.
Dude, I found some legit ancient debris.
Oh, yeah?
I'm gathering netherrack.
Did you know there is the Potions Master, I think?
Yep.
There
that you can
potions, like the like if you looking
find.
for it's like ancient debris site or something.
Yeah, and they have for diamond site.
I think, yeah, and they've got all the different metals and ores and stuff, and and so I cheated myself. This is months ago in creative. I cheated myself one of those of netherite, and I'm like, I'm gonna go look, and I looked, and you're like, it's sure enough, like you're like walking around, and you're like, oh, there's some, and you just dig over to it, and like, sure enough, it's right there. It's kind of wonderful, actually.
The only thing I would see that really useful for, which, by the way, I did see there, it looked like there was a space mod, like Galacticraft or Advanced Rocketry, whatever, added. I think it's a new one, though. But
yeah,
that would be useful for that, for sure.
Oh, here, let's upload these. You ready for another reload?
No, I'm mining netherrack.
Oh.
I only have 13,000.
How many do you need?
Well, you can see what I did already, and that took 4,000. Like, I wasn't being sarcastic. I really only have
4,000 netherrack?
Yeah, that what I did already took 4,000 below the new building.
Oh, and you want to do that everywhere?
Yeah.
Oh, because you have more to do here. I see.
Yeah.
No, you're fine. You like how far down you want to go?
I'm gonna go. I don't know.
Because you're down what, like 5 layers right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna eyeball it to where it looks kind of
right.
right.
You're working on your 5th layer. Over here, you've got 10 layers.
I wouldn't even be able to tell you. I didn't do it.
No, I just counted.
Like,
it looks like there's 10.
Yeah, I just kind of go through and it's like, 2, 3, oh, okay, that looks right.
4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I lied. It's only 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8. Yeah, so I guess it just depends on how far down you want to go, but
yeah, and I'm trying to make it look kind of organic as possible.
Yeah, like I understand.
So
you're doing a good job. Are you going to do that on all these other ones too? Was that your plan?
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Alright, I'm going to do the thing, so I want to see if this is the thing. All done.
You thingamabobber.
Yeah. And then we need to set up the recipes for the seeds and make sure those, well, the old recipes for the seeds and make sure they stop working.
Do you got, or is the server gonna reload?
Yeah, it's reloading. It says
No,
it
no. Oh,
reloaded.
never mind. Yeah. I mean, we gotta wait though.
Yeah, we have to wait for our clients
Yeah.
to reload. Because they get the message from the server to reload, and then they're like, okay, that's a lot. I have to think through. Just give me a second, and then it like pauses for a few seconds. Oh, there we go.
I think it finished.
Yeah, mine hasn't come back yet. Is yours back already?
Yeah.
Okay. There's mine. Alright, this. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. That's working. Yep, and it works. Okay, perfect. And now, the old recipe for the seeds. Actually, look here. Can I turn off cheaty cheat mode? Haha! Yeah, they just disappeared. And then Inferium. Boop, and a boop, and a boop. Oh, I love it! Laser the Inferium off of the seed. Or throw it in there. Quantum. Okay, and that recipe fully changed. Okay. I guess we should check to make sure the other ones don't work still. Bloop. Bloop. Bucket. Yep, alright, perfect. Do 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 do. Ooh! A book of enchanting!
I got that one. No enchanting, no books are required for an enchanting table.
Oh yeah, I think you saw that. Yeah, or you said that. Oh, and I need to rebind those too. Lost trinkets! It's number 8. Oh, it's on. Something else is on it. What's on 8? What is on 8? Toggle Patreon wings from Placebo. Probably that. Alright. I need 33. Oh, I have 33. Okay. Oh, I have a whole bunch. The bat with night vision. Oh, then it will use less of my saturation. Knockback resistance. Oh, I could be ghost and then you can't see me. Ooh. A broken heart. The 5th piece.
Yep. Yeah, I have that one.
Oh!
But mine is...
I should turn
is
on
the
mind's
third
eye
piece.
so I can see you when you're invisible.
Okay. That one... That looks about good, yeah. Do you want to look at it?
I want to turn on the mind's eye. Okay, so where are you?
Under the new building. Now, this also works if you want to run cables too, so it hides cables.
No, where are you?
I'm under the chunk loader, the
Okay.
Cheaty Island.
All right. Your face is no longer invisible. You do have your invisibility on, right?
Yeah, it's on.
I can see you. Haha. So if you take all your armor off, then I would still see you.
Well, then I'll be naked. So
I know, but just like take your helmet off. Then it's not indecent. Yeah, see? I see your normal head.
Anyways, do you see the bottom of the building?
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
I mean, we'll add some like shroom lights and maybe some type of vines or something.
Yeah, so like in strategic places like over here where I plopped a redstone because the things kept spawning here, we could put a shroom light nearby so that things won't spawn there.
Yeah.
Do you have any spots like that here where...
No. This one is not done like that.
Yeah. So I guess that wouldn't be as critical. Oh, you know what would be cool? Some ores in there.
Yeah.
Because you can make the netherrack ores from the Amendatus things. You just get the silk touched chunk version and then run it through a grindstone. Not a grindstone, a stone cutter. And then you can pick which one you want. Pretty sure.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Like coal. Yeah, so like this netherrack, let's not be in GDG mode. Yeah, stone cutting, if you get the coal chunk, you can make it netherrack coal ore. And then, yeah, it has the recipe for all of them, so you could just pick which one you want. Did we look, did we scour the overworld for oil deposits?
I did around our base. So we could go outside a little bit now that you've changed it, because I don't think we've loaded really anything outside of our
Yeah, I don't know how far we go to
immediate
get
area.
Unloaded chunks, like the server render distance. It's the dynamic distance, isn't it?
Yeah, it should be, what, 32 blocks or something? I mean, chunks.
Yeah, so you might have to go a ways to actually see it. Oh, and the other thing, you have no water coming out over here.
I know I removed it because of the spawn.
You don't want the water back in there?
I mean, if you really want to put it back, I'll let you put it back.
I like the water. Which side was it on? It was one of these two sides. Is it the south side or the east
Well,
side?
not the side that
The west side. No,
the
north?
side with the bunny, where that torch is. No. Hold on. Delay. It is this side right here.
So that one, okay. Alright, I just need a bucket. Oh, I have the thing in here. Bucket! We don't have a bucket. Bucket! Whoop! Oh! The poor carbuncle! He went in the water and got pushed down.
There you go. I did another one. That one looks a lot. It doesn't look as beefy.
No, it's a smaller building too, so I like it. Maybe I'll fill in a bit here, or do you want that big?
No, I did that on purpose.
Okay. Now, would we want, so here, like, the land is kind of inside. Do we want some spots where the land kind of sticks out?
I'm gonna use
some nylium there.
Yeah, I'm gonna use nylium.
They're all after you.
It's fine. All I gotta do is look at them and they catch on fire.
Do you look at them or have them target you?
No, I think I just look at them.
So is it power stare or the one thing where they target you and they get
fire mind? It says enemies targeting you will burn.
Yeah, so if they're
but
after
I just
you,
look
they
at,
burn.
Right, but if I just look at them, because I looked at a spider earlier and he just caught on fire.
Huh.
But I don't know.
So if I come and I am targeting you and I hit you,
Your PvP's off.
well, and plus I don't take fire damage, so
Yeah, so out from here though, like
yeah, and then you'll want to bring the netherrack underneath down a bit as well, so it doesn't look like a weird shelf thing. Yeah. Yeah, I like it. Oh, I need to repair my Paxel.
that was the phase 2.
Alright, I think, I want to say there was something else that has been mentioned. The environmental core assembler task will not complete. That's what Old Man Shorty just said about 15 minutes ago. Oh, let's look at that. This one?
Cool. This is gonna be a cool picture, I think.
Yeah, how does that work? Oh, I have to go to the Cheaty Island. Hang on. Hey! I don't want to fall in the void. Come on. Okay, with no MBT, and then you place it down. And then I need my Paxel. Then I come. And then if I actually, did that give me the thing? No. Has NBT of 4 tags. Alright, I think I have to make that a ignore the tag thing, recipe 1. Which I need to figure out where that is. Uh-oh, are they after me? Nope, they're after you again.
That's fine, they're all on fire.
I know,
They're dead.
I'm gonna come in here and...
Wait. No, wait.
No, I'm not sleeping. I just want to come in here so that I don't get targeted if they come back from me.
There we go.
Alright, so back to the files.
Cool.
Default. Sets.
TD Island might end up moving.
Resource. Oh, that's fine.
Kind of a little close. What I want.
Because there is an ignore NBT version and a tag ignore tag version. Let's see. Let's scroll up to the top. Let's do a search for NBT. Nope. It's not matching case. Okay. So I'm going to need to single player this for a bit. So. Oh, and I need to reload because it's stupid setting. Maybe? Hang on. I might be able to do it without reloading the thing. No, it is. I'll have to reload my pack because it's this I need to set to false in order for it to work in single player. So I'll have to do that later. There's got to be another one where I have that set already. Tech progression. NBT. Aha!
Wait, so how do you get warped Nylium to spread?
I'm not sure. Tag NBT fuzzy. Is there just a regular NBT fuzzy?
Do you plant this on netherite? You can plant that on either.
Alright, well let's just add this to the thing and see what happens. We want yeah, it needed an empty tag thing. Let's take that out and then add that there. Alright, we'll try that. Yeah, I'll have to reload the pack, or I have to reload the pack in order to test it, but I'll make sure that works. So, oh, I have that open already. I need to go to this. Let's close that. Config, changes.
Oh, you can use spread bone meal.
Fix the...
Just spread it.
Oh, Okay.
It spreads naturally in the nether, but in the overworld, apparently you can just bone meal it. Neato.
Alright, so that's got the stars, so I need to actually test it still. Well, I am no longer AFK.
Oh, and I can also bone meal it to get the grass. The warped roots.
Oh, yeah. And then you can get the mushrooms and stuff from that as well.
Yeah, but
that's
I have plenty of them.
Vanilla farms will do that.
Yeah.
They'll and then they make it an infinite, like the amount of bone meal you get from composting the blocks.
Yeah.
Is more than the bone meal you use to make them, so it's essentially a bone meal farm.
No. Well, there you go.
Alright, so what else is... Any other recipe things that we need to tweak?
None that I can think of this minute.
Okay. And then I need to look into making it so it's a block of metal instead of an ingot of metal for the municipal agriculture things.
Yes.
Oh. Can we put a walkway down here?
Yeah, I was going to.
Okay.
And
then
that's why I wasn't sure about Cheaty Island, because I might drop Cheaty Island down to right about here.
Mm-hmm.
And then because I may have a path over to the teleporting area, like, so the center Cheaty Island might actually go down, and if I build something kind of where the wither is, even if it's another small island, and then that'll jump over to there.
Yeah. So I was thinking, like, in the meantime, like, it can just be like
a flying,
well, a maybe 2 or 3 block wide path. It might be just the nylium or whatever here that you step out onto.
It'll be...
And then from, like, the corner of the building here or something, it can connect up to this little guy.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet. Hopefully Immersive fixes its scaffolding slabs, though, to the connected textures.
Oh, yeah. Well, did they did before, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I just wanted to build this building for you so you can move your industrial in there. And then earlier today, like I said, I fixed all the pressures. So
yeah,
we're good. And it looks like we are maxed out. So I can hook these guys back up. Boom.
Oh, were you gonna block swap our windmill over here too?
Which one?
This one over here by the crate.
Oh, yeah, I am. Yep. I'll put nylium down here with the grass.
Did we want to paint the cells too? The windmill cells?
Can we?
Yeah. Let's just dye them with some dye. Those are particular, like this. I guess there's no teal dye, is there? It would be.
No, I'm thinking red. Maybe.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we paint the other windmill things?
I mean, you can essentially make them whatever block you want. Honestly, you just have to use the
Oh, that's
super
true.
glue if you're not using the chassis.
Can we super glue a slab on the face?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I want to do the nylium or warp slabs on the face, and then probably red for the sails would look cool, I think.
Now the slab, we would want the vertical slab, right?
Oh yeah, whichever way, or a block. You could use a block too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A warped block, and then red sail, and then I'll swap it later.
This, that's funny. The Sylph is getting stuck in the windmill blades.
Okay, new rule: always log out of the house.
Yeah, I've been trying to. Either that or like one of the islands or machines that you've kind of already set up is like, okay, this is good for now.
He's not gonna move it. Gotcha.
Yeah. But even then, I'm like, am I dead? No. Okay, I'm good. But yeah, like if I'm here on the Chidi Island, because you, especially since you mentioned moving it, like there's no safeness there.
No. Alright, man. Well, I'm pretty tired.
All right, well, you go get your sleeps.
Yep.
And then
I do.
I will move the immersive stuff and do, well, not immersive, industrial if we're going. And then do a few, maybe some more industrial things.
Cool. Alright, man. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. Did I want to bump that up? I think I kind of do. Where did I do that? That was in... I think it was in here? No. In here. There we go. I think I'll give it a 2. Because a regular... I think a regular log is 2. And a stripped is 1. The acacia is 3 and a stripped is 1. Results. Can I just say error? Let's try that. So, investor for going. Copy that guy over. We'll try it and see what happens. So right now, yeah, I don't see it bump up. I might have to disconnect that. Oh, this would tell me about here. 47, 48, 49. Okay, yeah, it is one at a time. Alright, so let's reload and see if we can get it two at a time. I think laying this out on the ground and then making it so that there's multiple block placers would be good. Alright. 76, 76, 76, 76, 78. And then it's going to jump to 80. Perfect! Haha! I like it. Alright. Let's mark that. That is a recipe change technically. Bumped up the latex output of the stripped mystery wood. Boom. Okay. Alrighty, let's do a bunch of stuff here. Boop, 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 boop. 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 Okay. That's the logs. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Apples. Sticks. And saplings. Actually, can we... No, that's fine. Alright, and then this. Oh, that's right, that got fixed as well in the mod update. Well, it reported it got fixed. I actually haven't seen it fixed. This has some latex in it. Does it keep it? I don't know. Oh, I can't carry on it. Okay, well, whatever. If it loses, it loses. Okay, this is... Oh, I need the other bits. I want them fileable. Okay. Fluid extractor. I'll go in the front here. And then tank. Oh. No, I don't want that there. Okay, well, it's going, there we go, yeah. Okay, this, so the latex, it goes in here. And then out of there, we get the processing. Processing unit. I need a sink as well. I think I can just pop that here, right? And then it does both. Yeah. So I just need power now. The fluid extractor does go faster with power. All right, and then you. Let's go on top. Or do I want to go up? Do I want to go to the side? I can make it go to the side. Actually, let's move this over here. And then we can have power power. And then you can go here. No, I don't want you getting that. Okay, gasoline. You should be getting power, yes? Oh, I have to do this. Boop. Now you're getting power. Okay, and the dissolution chamber right there. That crafting table, pop there. Boom. Alright, I saved a cable. And it's all one layer tall. Except for the thing. And then we can extend this out this way with multiple block placers and multiple extractors, and then it will, yeah. So if we need latex faster, we can just expand it out. And then if we are running out of logs, we can just add more or upgrade the farmland or whatever. I like it. Right, anything over here that I left? I think we got it all. Yeah. Got it all there. Those are cheated. As is that. I like it. Okay. Boop, boop. How can we... We don't have a cooker thing. Well, let's just do this. Boop. Yeah, that one still looks out of place, that building. This one. That one almost is out of place, but it does fit in a way. Like architecturally, it is kind of bland because it's just a square. Whereas the rest of these all have some, you know, shape to it. I guess this is a square. These are squares. So not as bad, I guess. But I like the roof. I like this. There might be some tweaks to it. Putting a smokestack on might work. Yeah. Do, 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 do. Yeah, we might need over here. Well, I think the resource building putting a bunch of storage drawers in here with botany pots on top would work. I'm getting tired myself. Let's put this in here. Oh, I need the bottle, the ability bottle, so I can take off some of my stuff. This guy. I'm missing a bucket. See, the highlighting in this is a little off too, because it's if you put these up, yeah. So I need white and a bucket, and then bone meal. Pink slime. I don't know which slime it actually used, but I don't think we have pink slime in there. No. Well, if we did, I just used the last one. Night vision. I popped that off. Yeah, so I've got glowing. I don't know if I actually need glowing. I kind of like it, but water breathing's helpful. Haste is helpful. Yeah, I'll just take water breathing off and I'll put that in my backpack. Or night vision off. Oh, but then I need to put the night vision on from my trinket. That's right. So how much do I need? 36. I was gonna say, where? Alright. Boom. The bat. Now I have night vision. Yeah, back to the night vision. Okay. So I will try and get the, like Dr. Morg and I talked about, I'll try and get the server hooked up with the new mod updates so we can test those out. So in the past, we've only had like 1 day or so testing before we pushed it out to the guys, and I think I'd like a little bit more. Rock crystal ore, so it does exist in the other dimensions. It is kind of hard to find, but the environmental tech or miner will get it, and especially if you put a white lens on, you can get it that way. I think it's a level 1 or 1 would work. Yeah, because I think the way that the environmental tech stuff works now is if you have the right program, it will work, and it's only the crystals that have the certain levels. But the ores, I was actually just looking at that because I was in your stream and you had mentioned that you were having issues with that. So yeah, in here, environmental tech. Rock crystal, there we go. Yeah. Yeah, so rock crystal ore, it has a weight of 200, and if you use a white focus, it will give you 8 times that. Well, it'll increase the weight 8 times. So either the ore program or the magical ore program will work on the void miner. The industrial foregoing, I haven't looked at that one. That might be an option too. Oh, thank you for this follow, DV Sloth. And Extreme Buddha as well. And more follows. Offline Gladiator and Cody 90. Immersive Investor Foregoing. Is it laser drill ore? I don't see rock crystal in the list of the laser drill. It could probably be added in. So like, let's look at the redstone one, for example. So I would just copy this and add it as a custom recipe. We could figure out which catalyst lens we want, if there's any biomes we want it to avoid or whatever. Yeah. So we could set it up that way. That might be a good that might be a good thing to add, because some people don't like the industrial or the environmental tech ones. So let's do that. So we'll copy this guy, copy, plop it in here, event.custom, paste, and then we want rock, crystal, ore. Whoop. And let's see, so 5 to 16 higher chance, I think that's good. We need to get, I would say, a white lens. Garbage crafting material for garbage modding. I mean, you're not wrong. It's one of those easy ones to use. So I admit that it's an easy one to use. Lens. We'll do the white. Then 0. Laser drill ore. Alright, I'll save that. Upload it to the server. Reload. So I'm essentially setting it to be the same rarity as redstone from the void ore miner, and a white will make it better. So red, if I uses on it, yeah, so it would look like this, except it would be white. Any biomes and blacklisted at the void in the end and stuff. Yeah, like, I've never really gotten into Greg Tech. I kind of like the concept, but it does get overbearing. Oh, now I'm frozen for a second. Oh, because I'm reloading, that's right. I did tell it to reload. I'm like, I did tell it, right? If I say uses, does it show up already? It does now. Okay. So let's do a test and see how easy that is. Okay. But yeah, so let's go up here. This is our Cheaty Island. At industrial. Can I laser? There we go. For laser base. Laser drill. I don't have blocks. What's in here? No blocks. Actually, let's just go creative and then I can base here. One, two. There we go. And then grab one of these. All right. Lens. Oh, boom. Okay, I have to drag. I can't like shift click them over. depth, we want under 16. Sure, that'll work. And then there's the speed things, right? Oh, I think you can just drop these in. Nope, you need the first one first. Nope. Efficiency. Here we go. I think it's like this. There you go. Bitumen. Need that. There's some, yeah. And it is the most we've gotten. So nether quartz is another one that's probably on the white lens as well. Yeah, okay, so that seems fine. Well, greetings back to OMS from me. Yeah, Grade Gamer or G-Raid, I guess Grade. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. I will mark off that we did that. That is a recipe. Added rock crystal ore to the industrial floor going. Void ore miner. Yep, there we go. It works. These are cheaties. Alright, now I can go back. Survival. Come on, nav flight. There we go. Oh. I like fixing problems. I kind of like making problems too, but that's a different story. Yeah, how easy is it to get the Let's go over here. Let's go spectator. And we'll come down here. We'll go out here a ways. Okay. No, creative. Do we actually not have it? Can I get out of the lava, please? Ah! Inevitable Death is hosting me. Thank you so much. Thank you for the host. I appreciate that. I am trying to prove Old Man Shorty wrong, but he's trying to prove me wrong. And I think he's winning. I know they're rare. I haven't seen any though. How are you today? Tonight, there we go. You're good? I'm doing good. Today was not as long a day as yesterday. Yesterday was horrible as far as long day. But today went a lot better. I did a working from home, and so that was a good excuse to sit and relax. Sometimes you're like, I need to go take a break. And then you can go like take a power nap on your bed instead of, you know, in your chair or whatever. So that was good. I like that. Alright, I am going to do it this way. Let's see. Can I build boop boop boop? How far do we go? The recipe for rock crystal seed isn't working. That one, I don't know. So let me do, let's bump this to 200 that way, 200 that way. We'll go to 16. Air, replace, astral sorcery. Rock, crystal, ore. Too many in the area. Okay. Let's try 100. Still too many. Oh yeah, I specified way too many. Okay, let's do... well, here, let's go 350 to 75, and then 2 to, well, 2, we'll do 250 as well, and we'll do 275. 275. No blocks were filled. All right, so that didn't have it. So can I, let's do this. Tilde 25. Tilde 25. And then we'll do tilde negative 25. I wonder if I can do 50 by 50. Tilde negative 25. Nope, too many. Okay. I think if I do maybe like 20 by 20. Well, 40 by 40 once. Well, 40. Yeah, 41 by 41. No blocks. All right. Let's come over here. No blocks. I think Old Man Shorty was right. It's not in the boss cities. Alright, so execute in mining dimension. TP. No, run. TP. Well, the rock crystal seed, like, there's nothing to, so if I fix it tonight, like, it wouldn't be out right away. Let's see. Let's see, that is mystical agriculture. Yeah, so it is saying the crop, the material version of whatever the rock crystal crop is, which there's somewhere else that lists all those. Yeah, so I'd have to dig into that. So seed crafting recipes enabled. We could try. Oh, that's crafting shapes. That's not the one I want. Seed infusion. This one. Yeah, so it's the same, whatever the material and whatever the essence is, and that's listed elsewhere, and I don't remember exactly where that is. I can try. I post an updated version to the Discord, and so it would be just like if I posted it to CurseForge, you would just download the update from CurseForge. And so there's that. So Old Man Shorty has the recipe that doesn't craft. We shall see. I am in. Okay. So we have rock crystal. Is rock crystals. It does say has an NBT tag on it. Well, I'll give it a shot. So prosperity seed base. And then rock crystals. 2, 3, and 4. Alright, these all have their own special things. Break ore, I'll do both. And what is the... It's a premium. Oop. Ah. Okay, that's going. Okay, so let's try it with the broken from the ore. Seed. This guy. And then rock, crystal. Okay, 2 ores. Survival. Oh, this is diamond pig or silk touch. Alright, that gave me more than I need. Okay, so whoop. Seems to be working. Yeah, so either I don't know. He was having issues with something else that I wasn't able to reproduce either with the soulstone cooking. Yeah, have you looked at that beef at all? I don't know if you can just give it a good quick test in a creative world or something. But yeah, try the crafting recipe for the rock crystal seeds. Yeah, so crafting the rock crystal seeds. Old Man Shorty says it won't work for him. So yeah, give yourself a couple rock crystal ore, break them to get the ore or the rock crystals, and and then do the seeds. Yeah. Which is, I mean, that's the one I'm on too. The only difference between his and mine is, well, the server might be changing something. Because I'm on a server here, and there was a handful of things I've done, your recipe changes since then, but I haven't touched those per se. So an older version should still have the same, like that recipe wouldn't have changed in the recent version. So if you have the older one, well, if you have the older one already set up, like try it there too, because that would be a good thing to know. Yeah, and I guess if it works in the old one and doesn't work in the new one, that's definitely something that, you know, I goofed up in the update. Yeah, I have way too many instances on mine. I even have 3 different projects in CurseForge that are the same thing as well. Yeah, so is he... Yeah, he's on right now. Let me pop in his... Oh, I get an ad. Wait for the ad to finish. Yes, into the world server config folder. Oh, but I was going to the mining dimension to test see if it spawned there. Ow! Let's try not to suffocate. Nothing. 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 Yeah. Alright. Maybe there is a config file for Astral that says what... that's not what I want. 35... Yeah. Astral Sorcery Common? Rock crystals, world names. Overworld. Okay, it's only set for Overworld. Let's try... so big question. What is the world name for Lost Cities? We could just try Lost City. And then I'd like Mining Dimension as well. We try that. It's called Mining. Try that. Mining. Alright, to test this, I'm gonna have to reload the pack. And then create a new single player world. I don't know, because Overworld was already there. And if you look, it's up here and up here. But then again, the shrines and stuff generate in the Lost Cities. But it also says does not work for structures. Is there a... What if we just do this to true? And then pop this out. Yeah, we're gonna have to reload. So let me try that. Let's go back to spawn. And put me in here. In survival mode. Can I pick? There we go. Those are cheated. So let me disconnect here. Alright. Make sure this is saved. Overworld true. Save, okay. Now I tell this. Not that one. This one, yes. 35. We shall launch. Come over to this screen, please. Over here. There we go. And then it's going to switch, because it likes to switch. Alright, now it's over here. Alright. And then it did the little things here. Sorry if I'm lagging out, dropping frames or something. This is like the intense part of loading the mod pack, and so the computer's like, wait, what are you doing to me? I think there was an update of Astral. I can see here. Alright, this reloaded to true. I thought Astral Sorcery was in the list of updates, but I don't see it there. When was Astral's last update? That's not what I want. Astral Sorcery, June 1st. There might be a way that I can overwrite the recipe. Oh, I can check to see if the assembler quest is fixed too. Does that require a pack update? A pack reload. I have Old Man Shorty stream muted and pulled up on the other monitor. And it's funny to see, because he's got his Be Right Back screen, where it's got 6 different faces of him just in loop doing something. They're kind of funny to watch. Alright, so he has the recipe set up. I mean, it looks accurate from what I can tell. Kind of a small image that I'm looking at, but Yeah, I did see. I have his stream pulled up on another monitor so I can see. Looks like he's still on break though, but I can see the game's loaded up. But yeah, crafting this, it shouldn't require it to be nighttime because it's a mystical agriculture craft. Let's create a new world. It's not working for you either? Did you give it a redstone signal? I always forget the redstone signal and I'm like, why isn't it working? Okay. So at least I tested it on the server. I know it's working on the server. I'll test it here in single player. And maybe it's just not working in single player. Because if that's the case, and I can fix it with, you know, redoing the recipe. Looks like he's reloading it. He pushes the button, and now it goes. So it just worked for him. And it was, I guess, just reloading the pack fixed something? I don't know. Yeah, reboot. Maybe we can get that as a put that as a splash text or something on the main menu. Oh, that's right. Some of these seeds don't work in the botany pots. That one should. Oh, it has to be Supremium or Insanium. Yeah, he's got the wrong farmland. He has to step back a bit there. And then shift right click. Alright. Give me a house. Infusion. Boom. Boop, 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 and boop. Prosperity. Premium 4. Oh, missed one. And rock. Yeah, I keep grabbing that. And a button. So that's working. So let's do. Oh, come on. Execute in lost cities, run TP. Yeah, and mine was a new world. Oh, I'm in the andesite. Okay. Can I get out? Okay. Fill minus 20, 0, minus 20, 20, 16, 20, air, replace, astral, sorcery, rock, crystal, 1, nothing. Nothing. Let's go over terrain. Maybe it's different on the terrain. We are ocean, deep ocean. Can I get like a different biome, please? A non-ocean biome? Oh, here's one. Over here. Oh! I got one! I don't know if that... There's one more. There's a third. So they are fairly rare, but they do exist. There's another one. All right, let's go mining dimension and try it there. Alright, am I am in spectator. There's just nothing around me. I guess there are no caves up high. They are all low. There's one here. Okay, so the config files I changed did make it so they do gen in here, or they were before, and they just are for sure now. Yeah, there's biomes to do it in, so maybe there's something I could do to increase the spawn or the gen, but I don't know off the top of my head. Because see, like up here for this is, you know, how often are they kind of thing. Well, I think having it be possible, because we found, what, maybe 6 or so, just by searching a, I guess, 20 block radius, so a 40 by 40 area from 0 to 16. And we got about 6. And so that's faster than you would usually, but it still seems pretty slow. I can see getting a way to make them. Yeah, I would add, I'd be fine adding like a runic altar recipe to make the ore blocks. Yeah, I'll look into that. I do need to get to bed though. Actually, well, let's go back to spawn. Oh, I get a free cake. Looks like. I do sleep sometimes. Yeah, that worked. So, but yes, I will keep looking into this. If I'll come up with a good way. So I know, because I just added it. I know you can get it from the Industrial Foregoing miner. So once that update gets pushed out, the rest of y'all should be able to. Okay, yeah, I'll stick around for that. And then the environmental tech one should work too, especially if you give it a light focus on the lens. And I don't know if the magic ore program works better, but having a recipe that takes like the runic altar and combines like some stone with some I don't know, some other sort of crystal something. What sort of crystal can we get? Crystal. I can see arcane crystals. Maybe some Certus quartz crystals. Inert. That fixed it? Restarting? Okay. Yeah, let me know for sure. And then if a restart had to do it or not. That sort of stuff. So. Yeah, I might do inert crystal, rock crystal, pure Certus, pure nether, and a stone gives you a rock crystal ore. Because it shouldn't be hard to get into Astral. You do have to go to the other dimension to get the marble. And I expected the other dimension to have a decent supply of ores, but we might add a recipe for that. So I'll look at that. Yeah. And honestly, Beef, that's something that, like, on the server, we've noticed that sometimes after we restart the server and we get right on, that there's recipes missing. And so you just do a /reload and then it's all there. So that's a weird issue as well, that, you know, you have to, it's like sometimes it just has to reload twice. Yeah, there's warnings. The warnings are... Let's see, how many warnings do I get? I have 69 warnings on mine. Most of the ones there, like when I actually look at them, they're like the recipes in the different mods. And so I could replace it with a fixed one to get rid of the warning, but at that point it's either the mod is expecting another mod to, like, that recipe is just in case another mod is also included that I'm not including or something, or you know, it's just broken and the mod author hasn't fixed it yet. But yeah. Anyways, I'm heading to bed. I will, look at that. We'll see if we can get the mod updates as well working for the next stream. And hopefully all these bugs that we keep finding, we keep fixing. So that would be good. Anyways, I will see you all later. Let's go. Yeah, let's just raid Old Man Shorty. He will yell at me and complain because I'm not fixing things fast enough or something. But, so there's a little blurb for you. And I will see you guys over there. Thanks again for coming by, whether Old Man Shorty sent you here to complain to me, or you are watching later on YouTube or whatever. I appreciate all the views I get, whether they're from lurkers or from active chatters or from whatever. Anyways, you have a great day too, Beef, and I will see you later. Love your faces, everyone.